Bible inspirational verses on God's healing power. Jeremiah 30 verse 17. For I will restore health to you, and I will heal your wounds, declares the Lord. Psalm 147 verse 3. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds, healing their pain and comforting their sorrow. Isaiah 53 verse 5. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was crushed for our wickedness, the punishment required for our well-being fell on him, and by his stripes we are healed. Psalm 30 verse 2. O Lord, my God, I cried to you for help, and you have healed me. Psalm 41 verse 3. The Lord will sustain and strengthen him on his sickbed. In his illness, you will restore him to health. 1 Peter 2 verse 24. He personally carried our sins in his body on the cross, willingly offering himself on it as on an altar of sacrifice, so that we might die to sin, becoming immune from the penalty and power of sin and live for righteousness. For by his wounds, you who believe have been healed. Psalm 107 verse 19 to 20. Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them from their distresses. He sent his word and healed them, and rescued them from their destruction. Matthew 8 verse 17. This was to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet Isaiah. He himself took our infirmities upon himself and carried away our diseases. Psalm 147 verse 2 to 3. The Lord builds up Jerusalem. He gathers the exiles of Israel. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds, healing their pain and comforting their sorrow. Isaiah 58 verse 8. Then your light will break out like the dawn, and your healing, restoration, new life will quickly spring forth. Your righteousness will go before you, leading you to peace and prosperity. The glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. Psalm 146 verse 8. The Lord opens the eyes of the blind. The Lord lifts up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous, the upright in heart. James 5 verse 14 to 15. Is anyone among you sick? He must call for the elders, spiritual leaders of the church, and they are to pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith will restore the one who is sick, and the Lord will raise him up. And if he has committed sins, he will be forgiven. Isaiah 40 verse 29. He gives strength to the weary, and to him who has no might, he increases power. Jeremiah 33 verse 6. Behold, I will bring to it health and healing, and I will heal them, and I will reveal to them an abundance of peace, prosperity, security, stability, and truth. Malachi 4 verse 2. But for you who fear my name with awe-filled reverence, the Son of Righteousness will rise with healing in its wings, and you will go forward and leap joyfully like calves released from the stall. Psalm 34 verse 18. The Lord is near to the heartbroken, and he saves those who are crushed in spirit, contrite in heart, truly sorry for their sin.